Alright. Alright, welcome back everybody. Many gotcha, You're right, this is a lot of gotcha. The autism screen is back. Yep, the zoomer attention deficit screen is back. Minus Woowa, of course, because Woowa is currently in maintenance. Hey, Enviable. Welcome back, man. Hopefully, all is going well. Not really, but hanging in there. Gotcha God in his natural habitat, surrounded by his numerous subjects. And with even more on the way, I'm sure. Hey Ryugi Sugi, how's it going, man, over in YouTube chat? Yeah, it's just Ether Gazer and Nikke audio right now. Because obviously if I were to have the audio for all my gacha games going at the same time, it'd be a little bit much, right? I don't know, maybe some of you guys wouldn't mind that. How many hours until Wuwo maintenance ends? I want to say... I actually don't know. I forget when exactly Wuwo maintenance ends. I can't go for too long tonight because I have other... I found out last minute that I have some other commitments later tonight, so I have to go handle those. So there's a chance if Wuwo maintenance doesn't come back in time, I'll have to delay my Camellia rolls until tomorrow. We shall have to see. But I think it usually goes up at around the same time as Genshin does. I mean, I do call it a Genshin clone for a reason. So I would expect around 7 o'clock. If it's around 7 o'clock, then I think I can do my Camellia rolls real quick before I have to leave. Should be about 3 hours, yeah, so that checks out, yeah. Because right now it's 4 p.m. my time. So I can maybe hang out for about 3 hours before I gotta scram. What's the best order to level up in Ether Gazer, as in what to level first? Kind of overwhelmed to what to level up right now in Ether Gazer. For characters to level up, if you're asking characters, then, well, I don't know who you have. This dude is surprisingly good. I think he's only a B rank modifier, so one of the basically the lowest tier of rarity. I think he's a B tier, or I think he's a B rank, but he's deceptively good. And he should be very easy to get. So if you don't know where else to start, I guess you can start with this guy. He is surprisingly strong. And for one of the lowest rarities, yeah, even more so. This dude is solid. Excuse me. I assume you tried rolling for Thoth. If you have, level her. She's the best character in the game now, I think. That and good physical DPS don't come by often, I don't think, in this game. Because, like, the only other physical DPSs we have in the game are... I forget, actually. Who are they again? Were you physical? No, you're Shadow. A-rank Tsukuyomi is Shadow for some reason. Kingu's physical. His dad is Marduk. Marduk is physical as well. Was Athena physical? Yeah, she's physical too, but she's hard to play. Do we have any other physical characters? Oh, Sekhmet. Sekhmet's physical. But I believe she's limited. She might have a banner that you can select, that you can roll for her with. But anyways, the point is that Thoth is our new best character in the game. So if you're asking for which characters to level up first, if that's what you're asking, then if you roll Thoth, level her. If not, and you don't know where else to start, I'll just suggest this dude, Argetlam, or however you say his name. Because he's surprisingly good for his rarity. More so than most other characters in like B rank or A rank. But I have to know who your characters are first. I'd have to know your roster first, in order to give you recommendations on who to level up. Because this game also definitely has a tier list that you can refer to. You know, if you need references on who to level up first. I think you can Google, like, CN Ether Gazer tier list 3 point whatever, version 3 point something, because the Chinese version is on client version 3 point whatever. So I'm assuming you can find those off like Reddit or something, or maybe even Bilibili if you know how to navigate that website. And yeah, the tier lists are obviously in Chinese, but all you need to know is like who are the ones in tier 0 and tier 1 that you might have. But yeah, I'd have to know who you have first before I make any more suggestions. Oh, not characters, level, then skills or sigils. Ideally, you level them all. Ideally, if you can, anyway. I would say first things first. Just character level. As with any gacha game, character level is pretty important. That's probably your priority. Followed by the way I level my characters is character level, then access key, which is their quote-unquote weapon. But yeah, level their character level, then their access key, get it to level 60. Their functor is actually something different. You don't have to level their functor. That's kind of like their weapon equipment. I don't know how to describe it. This game is kind of weird when it comes to like what your gear is or how your gear is categorized. Like your access key is technically your weapon, but also every character can also equip a functor, and all characters in the game have their own unique functor that makes them even stronger. As in like their best in, think of like a best in slot weapon or light cone or engine in like one of the Hoyoverse games. Except this goes on top of your weapon. Or it goes with your, it comes with your, I can't say it comes with your weapon, that's misleading. But it's something else, I'll put it this way, it's something else you have to worry about on top of leveling their actual weapon. Again, kind of weird how this game categorizes things, but that's how it is. So level their access key second, and then I level their skills. Remember that leveling skills takes a while, even though every skill or all characters need the exact same material. So it's, you know, homogenized across the board. They need a lot of it, because even at base S rank, or at their base rarity, every character's skill, and they have like 5 of them, as you can see here on the right, can be leveled all the way up to level 35. They also recently added with this Thoth patch, or with this last patch, or with this current patch, the ability to stat boost. I forget if they added this patch or the last patch. But it's very recent, and you can level up your skills even higher. But this is definitely an end game thing. You don't need to worry about this yet. You can worry about it later. But just keep it in mind for later. Once you've done all of your leveling shit. But definitely leave the stat boosting until later. For like very, very late end game stuff like that. And then I would suggest you go into sigils. Buy or farm for the proper sigils for your characters. Make sure they're in the proper slots. Look up videos in case you don't know how to set up your sigils. I don't quite understand it myself either. I know that typically speaking, the 1-3-5 slots for characters in Ether Gazer are typically used for their offensive sigils, whereas their 2-4-6 slots are reserved for their utility sigils, or like their like resource gain sigils or whatever the fuck. So, however, things get weird when your characters reach the maximum rarity that they can, which is called Omega. If your character hits Omega rank, then they can do, I don't know how this works, so don't ask me anything about this. But apparently, once your characters in Ether Gazer hit Omega rank, then what you can do with their sigils is you can actually run triple 2-piece sets for them, specifically for your Omega tier or Omega rarity characters. This does not really work outside of Omega characters. If your character rarity is not Omega yet, I wouldn't recommend you try to do that. But apparently, you can start running triple 2-piece sets on them. And supposedly, I think it's better somehow. I think. I might be talking out of my ass, though. But again, this is for super endgame setups. Like, all you really need to do is just Look up what their best in slot 3-piece sets are, and you're good to go. And you can worry about like, oh, like what do you do when how do you set up Omega rank character sigils later. And then lastly, give them their code. Every character has like they either have a best in slot ether code, or they have like different ones that you want to pick depending on what you want them to do. Some DPS characters, mainly the DPS characters, most of them have like just straight clear cut. Oh yeah, this is the best ether code. So for example, I'm pretty sure Buzembo Tengu here, her yellow code path is her best in slot, I think. Her most efficient one, so that's what she goes with. But some characters can definitely change their, it can be a different code path depending on the character. And depending on how you want to play them. Some characters even want to have multiple points invested into like different, like 2 or even 3 different code paths. But I think those kinds of characters are pretty rare. Most characters prefer like just fully investing into one code path or another. So triple investing into them. So those are the most important ones you want to level in this game. Character level, weapon level, or access key level, skills, sigils, and then their ether code. Those are like the base things that you have to level up on every character. Once you've done that, then you can start worrying about first of all, if you take a look at the sigils, let's go to my thought here. Don't change it. Once you have everything else done, then what you can do is you can give your sigils enchantments. So you know how in MiHoYo games, if you happen to play any MiHoYo games, you know how in MiHoYo games, all of your equipment, like your artifacts, relics, or disk drives, I mean, hell, Ether Gazer's sigil like layout here looks very similar to Zenless Zone Zero's disk drive system, doesn't it? More than a passing resemblance. Probably not a coincidence. But anyways, that's besides the point. Anyways, you know how MiHoYo gear has like substats so you can randomly roll, right? Similar concept here. Every sigil can have up to 4 different enchantments. Those are your substats, basically. That you can try to fish for to try to optimize them. You don't have to worry about this now as a new player. But you will have to eventually if you want to optimize your character builds as best you can. As a general rule of thumb, for every character in the game, even your support characters, there are certain enchantments that are always good no matter what. Like, there are absolute top tier enchantments. Those are attack percent and double crit. Attack percent is by far the best enchantment in the game for every character, I'm pretty sure. There might be an exception here or there, but typically speaking, attack percent is the best enchantment you can get. So, and they're very rare too, at least in my experience. It's pretty hard to get attack percent rolls. So as soon as you see an attack percent roll, keep that shit and apply it immediately. And then other than attack percent, you have your classic crit rate, crit damage. Those are also extremely good too. Those are like second best after attack percent. And then after that, it depends on the character. Usually most characters like enchantment. General like good enchantments are things like, I don't know, elemental damage, right? Whatever the element is. If you can match their elemental damage to the enchantment to the character, then that's great. That's never bad. I think typically speaking, tactics enhance, which is a skill damage enchantment, sorry, is also usually good too. It's not as good on characters who don't rely on their skills for damage, but most characters do. At least most DPS characters like to emphasize skill damage. And then beyond that, I believe it's really like it depends on the character. Yeah. So usually skill damage, attack percent, and double crit are the universally good ones, with maybe the skill damage enchantment being the one exception, but usually it's pretty good on most people, at least on most DPSs. Anything besides that, it's situational, depending on the character. But those aren't chimps. Again, you can worry about that later. You also have what's called a warp drive system. I think they're called warp drives. Where they're basically just additional perks that you can give to your characters. They're pretty universal across the board. If you play FGO, this is similar in concept to like servant append skills. You can kind of think of the warp drives or the warp skills in Aether Gazer as kind of like the append skills in FGO. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't play FGO, then ignore what I just said. Basically, think of these as like additional perks that you can unlock for all characters in the game. And the first 2 slots, so every 2 slots have the same perks that you can give them. So the 1 and 2 slots, your first and second warp drives have the same pool of perks that you can give them, and you can put 2 of each into 1 slot. So a total of how many warped skills are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Total of 12. But anyways, the pool of warped skills for 1 and 2 are the same. The pool of warp skills for 3 and 4 are the same, and then the pool of warp skills for 5 and 6 are the same. But they're all different from each group of 2. Each pair has different warp skills from each other. So, for example, for the first 2 warp drives, you have things like range damage, which is just basically general damage, and then on this character, I have the Executioner, which increases your damage to enemies that have less HP than 40% or less than 40% max HP. And for her, apparently, running double Executioner is really good on her because she does so much damage anyway. And then for 3 and 4, you've got skills like EM Flux, which lets your character do more damage the higher their own HP is. So that's great on somebody like Thoth, who's ranged melee damage. And then she's got the Telepathized Force Field 1, which is extra damage because she has a full Ether Code path unlocked. I mean, I should lock it here. There we go. So yeah. And then, for example, on Thoth, her red Ether Code path, I believe, is her best one, which is why I run her with double Telepathized Force Field 1. And then, of course, 5 and 6 have different perks or different warp skills. So again, this is another very endgame thing. It'll take you a while to get to unlock the warp skills and level each of them up fully, because every individual warp skill or perk can be leveled up to 3 times. Not to mention you have to unlock them in the first place. So it's gonna take you a while. So definitely think about that later. And then last 2 things, I already mentioned one of them, which is the ability to enhance your character's skills even further by using what's called, whatever these are, chip expansions, or I suppose they're technically called expansion chips. And you need both divine factors, which is the material you use to level up everybody's skills, and the special chip, the special elemental specific chip that you can only use on the corresponding characters who have matching elements on them. So that's one of them. The other one is finally just the good old limit breaking. Before this patch, or the last patch, I forget when exactly again, the default max level for all your characters in the game was 80. But as of recently, they've raised it all the way to 100. But in order to get your characters past 80, right, they need a special material like this, called Origin Firmament. You can only get them through like a certain game mode in the challenge tab. You can also get them as like a battle pass reward as well. But basically these are hard to get. Like that's the whole point. These are pretty hard to get. And then so yeah, those, if you have enough of those things, they allow you to limit break your characters past 80 all the way up to 100. So for example, both my Hades is level 100 and my Tai, or my Genshin, sorry, is level 100 because of that. Finally, you have chips. These aren't necessary. These are just because in Aether Gazer, in case you didn't know already, Aether Gazer, you can have 3 characters in a team, but you only control the team leader. That means that your other 2 teammates are actually AI controlled. So because of that, all characters in the game have these have what are called chips, basically. So these help control their AI behavior when you're not controlling them. So for example, this aid chip says when your Thoth is being AI controlled, basically, she'll attack the enemies that her team leader, so basically the character you control, is locking onto first. So she'll basically, what this means is this character, if AI controlled, will fight with your character that you're controlling directly and attack the enemies that you're attacking. And then you've got another chip here that says she'll attack the enemies that are closest to your character, to your controlled character, but not necessarily the same enemy that you're attacking. She'll just cover you. And then lastly, you've got this one called the Hero Breaker chip, and she'll just go after the strongest enemies first, basically, on the field, and say fuck everything else. So these aren't necessary. These just help dictate. These just help you better control your teammates, basically, if they are AI controlled, if they're not the one you're controlling, basically. So you can also worry about that much later. Just something to keep in mind in case you feel like, hey, I want my teammates to behave this way or that way or whatever. I'm sure there are like best in slot chips for these, but I feel like these are pretty much flexible. They're not like, you know, they're not ether code levels of like meta or anything. Is there anything else I'm missing? No, I don't think so. I think I covered it all. So yeah, just to review, character level first, then access key level, then skills, then sigils, and then finally ether code path. I highly recommend you look up videos, because there are a couple of Ether Gazer YouTubers, thank God. I don't know what I would do without them, to be honest. Who make videos on almost every character in the game, most of the S rank characters at least. So you can refer to their videos if you need assistance in like how to build characters or whatever. Because I don't know half the shit I'm doing in this game myself either. I just play because the game looks cool. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. Please sort or expand your dock. Yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry, my dude. I gotcha. How much RAM do I have? 32 gigs. Though I do wish that I had a better CPU, that's for sure. You use the cultivation strategy on the bottom left, what, for their sigils? I guess the issue with this is that, well, actually, I guess this is fine, because it does say used by player. I would still recommend you look into like dedicated videos for them. I trust YouTubers, like actual YouTube videos more than I do whatever the in-game recommended is. But if the cultivation strategy is usually right, then sure, I guess you can look at this first before you go look up any YouTube video. I would still recommend you look up the YouTube videos anyway, because those videos will tell you, oh yeah, this character wants to use this ether code path, and like they recommend these specific warp drive skills or warp perks or whatever, right? And oh, which enchantments do certain characters want more than others? So, yeah, you're gonna look up those videos anyway, no matter what, just for a lot of other stuff. So, you might as well look at those videos again for like your sigil recommendations too. JPFGO now lets you swap append skills as many times as you want, and can even swap skill levels with each other. What does that mean? I don't quite follow. I don't quite understand. One you can never understand. How it's going, man? Welcome to the stream. You can swap which appends you have unlocked now. Oh, okay, that's cool. So if you don't have enough servant coins to unlock all the appends at once, but you want to use like one append over the other, you can just swap which one is unlocked at the moment. You just can't have them all active at the same time, and that's fine. That's good compromise. I approve of that. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so you can swap you can control which appends you have unlocked for like which situation. Got it. Thanks again, helped. Hey, no problem, man. I do what I can. I'll admit I don't know too much about Ether Gazer, but I mean, hey, I'm glad people are playing it, especially with the last patch, because it seems like Ether Gazer actually reached out to sponsor a couple people for the Thoth patch. So good to see more players, more people picking up Ether Gazer. It's a good game. Gonna be farming FGO today? No, mainly because second rotation goes on for another day, I think. So now I'm just gonna be farming that off of Nat AP only. I'll come back to farming FGO, I think, not tomorrow, but on Friday, I think. Yeah. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. Naya has a video on it. Alright, cool. 10 out of 12 gachas on screen today, I see. Yep. Any recommendations for Android emulator? I use LD Player. I would personally recommend that one. Mainly because, it's extremely easy to set up. Like, even I was able to figure out what was going on. With maybe a little bit of Google searching, of course, but I was able to figure out like how to like handle and like how to set up LD Player pretty quickly. Like I thought it would take me forever to figure out like how to set up multiple instances for all my gachas, but even that didn't take me too long. So personally, I would recommend LD Player. It's been the easiest emulator to work with and set up, so I'll vouch for them personally. How am I able to have so many apps open at the same time? Good computer, or decent one anyway. Though I wish my computer's CPU were stronger. That way it can more easily handle having a lot of games open at the same time. But it's mainly a RAM, or it's somewhat of a RAM issue, and then but it's much more so a CPU issue. The better your CPU is, the easier it can handle having a lot of applications open, a lot of games open at the same time, especially emulators. Because emulators are pretty taxing on your computer's CPU. Especially if you have more, like multiple instances of an emulator running at the same time. That's why whenever a gacha game has a dedicated PC client, I'm always excited because that means that I don't have to use an emulator for it. Oh, yeah, right. We have the banner change in Star Rail, so we can go into here and fuck around with all of the gacha, the new banner characters. Should you enchant your sigils before warps? You can do those both at the same time. Reason why is because sigil enchantments require a different resource compared to unlocking the warp skills. So if I were to show you an example here, so if I want to enchant one of my character sigils, right? These require these materials. These are called what are these called again? Sigil modules. Yeah, they're specifically called sigil modules. And so you use these to roll different stats on your sigils, basically. So like that. Unfortunately, neither of these are very good, so I'm just gonna trash both of those. But yeah, the point is that you can enchant your sigils and work on your character's warp drives at the same time because they take different resources. So sigils take the sigil modules, and they come in what? Blue, purple, and gold, or whatever, yellow, whatever. Whereas if you want to work on a character's warp drives, on the other hand, who do I have? I think Asura, yeah. So if you want to level up your character's warp skills, then they take a different material. They take these things, like they're called Function Factor T1, Function Factor T2, and then there's a Tier 3 that's a gold material, like a gold version of these two. And I'm assuming those are called Tier 3s. So different materials, and they come from different challenge game modes. So you can actually do both of them at the same time, assuming you want to invest into the same character. So you don't have to pick and choose. You can just do both. Did Selly ever get a rerun in Star Rail? I'm pretty sure she did. At least one. $16 GB RAM is barely alive nowadays, really? For most people, I do want to say that 16 gigs is more than enough for most people. Like, if you're an ordinary gamer, then I don't know why you would need more than 16 gigs. I don't know, maybe you do, but finally managed to get Hu Tao to level 90. Took forever, now you got her ready for Abyss though. Alright. Sounds good, man. Hopefully your Hu Tao can tear up Abyss. Playing 8 gacha games simultaneously? Check again, it should be 10. What kind of computer am I using? A pretty good one. It's not top of the line or anything, but it can just about handle all my most of my gacha games at once. There are 2 that are not being shown right now, one of which is obviously Wuwa, but that's in maintenance. How many boxes am I at? I don't know. I don't really care to check. What are my thoughts on Black Ops 6? I enjoy it a lot. Having to deal with controller aimers, fucking laser beaming me across the fucking map is annoying. But hey, that's how Call of Duty's been since fucking Modern Warfare 2019. So I've sort of gotten used to it. I still find myself raging at aim assisters, even still though. But I try to keep myself in check. But other than that, Black Ops 6 has been mostly a positive experience, mostly. I mean, I think the biggest gripe I have about it, other than the fucking controller, other than aim assist, controller aim assist that is the fact that most of the maps are dog shit. I mean, the maps, I guess, themselves would be fine if the spawns were okay, if the spawns actually were somewhat decent, but they're not. So there's that. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying Black Ops 6's multiplayer. Not to mention, I'm really enjoying the camo grind, both for multiplayer and for zombies. So it's been a fun time. I think it's a good idea for you to add Grand Blue Fantasy to your gacha collection. Nah, I'm good. I already have an old school an old school gacha game that I play already, and that's FGO. I don't need to deal with yet another fucking old school shitty ass gacha game again, or another one anyway. Yeah, I'm good. Miss me with that shit. This is what true gacha gaming looks like. Yeah, it's the closest. It's the closest any content creator can get to true gacha gaming. I mean, you are talking to the streamer who calls himself the god of gacha, after all. Mr. Pokey who? Lakari who? I wonder if I can roll those cards right now in the event. I don't have enough the card currency. Not updating. Well, I already did. Already updated WUWA, already ran the file verifications by opening the game itself. So now all I'm doing is waiting for the servers to open. As soon as the server is open, we're going in there. Because as you can tell by the title, I can't actually stream for too long today. So basically, assuming the servers go live exactly at 7 p.m., we're going in there, rolling Camellia, and that'll be at the end of that. And I'll come back tomorrow to do what is it, Tower Adversity and level up Camellia and stuff like that. So But yeah, we're basically just killing time until Camellia shows up. And I'm handling all of my gacha games right now while we're waiting. Are you full-time streamer slash gacha addict? Full-time gacha addict, yes. Full-time streamer, yes, but in name only. I'll be upfront, I'll be perfectly honest with you, my streaming does not nearly, or my content creation does not nearly cover all of my bills. And therefore, IRL, I am in some deep shit. Not because I spend too much on gacha games. I already cut back on my gacha spending ever since a year and a half ago. So I spend nowhere near as much on my gacha games as I used to, back when I actually had a fucking job. So I mean, I guess you can call me a full-time streamer, I suppose. But like, I'm a full-time streamer to become a full-time streamer, if you know what I mean. Or I guess I can put it that way, you know? Let's do solo raids real quick. How many days left do we have on solo raid ranking again? About 3 more days? I guess I can postpone that until like tomorrow or something. Gee, I wonder how badly Cinderella's gonna fuck over a behemoth this time. Still waiting for Shift Up to take down the solo raids because Cindy's bugged yet again. Surprise has lasted for this long. You love your Acheron 50-50 twice today? Oh, did you mean to say you lost it twice today? Oof. Well, that can happen sometimes. Behemoth Best Girl gave us a lot of freebies. True. True. All those toolkits and the free Harmony Cube upgrade stuff. The Harmony Cube canisters or whatever these are called. Oh yeah, batteries. Yeah. True, true. And we have Cindy to thank for it because she was utterly bugged out of her mind in a good way against the Behemoth. Keck. Didn't know you can lose the 50-50 twice in a row. No, what No Harm Dono meant by that was he lost his first coin flip, then got Acheron guaranteed, and then his next coin flip he lost again. I think that's what he means. Unless he means that he lost the coin flip on Acheron and he lost a 75-25 on her light cone, but I'm pretty sure that's not what he meant. I think he means more so, oh yeah, both of the coin flips he lost. What is that domain? Are you farming books in Genshin? Yeah, I was farming what are the books called in this domain for today? Light books? Are these called light books? Yeah, light books. I am farming light books because I want to prepare to triple crown my Chiori. Where's my Genshin page? Here. Yeah. Because I really like Chiori. So I am considering triple crowning her. And so I'm preparing for that by farming light books. But that'll be a future project. Currently I'm saving crowns for Mavuika. And yeah, currently for Mavuika. I don't know who I want to triple crown next. It's either going to be between, what, Mualani Where is she? Between Mualani and I guess between her and Shiori, actually. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't decided who I want to triple crown first. Between those two. Once I'm done with Mavuika, that is. I already triple crowned my Zealonin, so that I don't need to worry about that anymore. So yeah, I've been farming life books for Chiori just in case. I think I'm thinking I'll get the two of them both triple crowned anyway. It's just a matter of who I wanna do it first on, or who I wanna give triple crowns to first. Whee! Doing viewer polls? No, I don't do viewer polls. Mainly because I don't quite... I get kind of nervous whenever I handle other people's accounts. I don't want to be the one responsible for when shit goes wrong, you know? If other streamers want to do it, that's fine by me, but I prefer playing it safe, you know? So yeah, no viewer polls for now anyway. Maybe in the future, if, and that's a big if, I become a bigger streamer and that's what my viewers want me to do, then sure, I'll think about it. But not right now. There's no need for me to do viewer polls right now. Finally got Grave. Hey, congrats, man. How many polls you got ready for Camellia? It should be enough for a single 5-star guarantee. But, it's not guaranteed. So, I might need more. We shall see. Cindy's bugged again? No, it's just memeing this time. So far, it doesn't look like she is. Because the solo raid right now is going as planned. But I was just memeing about what if she were bugged again. And so that way the solo raid has to go down for a third time or something. Did you hear about the Nenichi situation? I looked through my Twitter, and yes, there was a tweet that explained the situation while I was scrolling through my timeline earlier today. So yes, I did hear about it. Very, very sad, very unfortunate. I would imagine it has to be. If I were to guess, now that you brought it up, I would guess it's probably someone who knows her. But then again, Korone also got fucking bomb threaded. So, if the whole Korone situation didn't happen alongside the Nenichi situation, then I would say, oh yeah, maybe it's just a freak accident or something. Or I would have said, oh yeah, it's probably someone who knows Nenichi. But then again, Korone just got bomb threaded. So, I don't know. Maybe these are just random ass people. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to believe that these are just random ass people, though. Like my hunch says that these are the people responsible are like people who actually, you know, are connected to Nenichi in some way. Or at least for the Nenichi situation. But for Kodanet situation, I don't know. It's probably some random fucking sick bastard. And here I thought it was an American thing to send bomb threats to people. I mean, we swat people Americans swat each other all the time. That's kind of our thing. Didn't expect the Japanese to, you know, stoop so low, am I right? But I suppose they can. But yeah, just unfortunate all around. I wish that didn't happen to them, but sometimes that sort of shit just happens. And to be honest, I have no idea. I have no fucking idea why. How's that, Yanagi? Did you finish building her? Yeah, of course. And she's extremely fun to play, man. I'm glad I got her, and now she's fully built. She definitely kicks a lot of ass, that's for sure. She's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and you know what she's all out of. How's the sub milestone, by the way? If you want an update, I can tell you. Don't be shy to ask about what our sub count is right now. I can always tell you just straight up. Currently we're at 244 subs. We used to be at around like 270 after the last couple of sub bombs that Jaywalker and I forgot who the last one was who dropped me a 10 gifted. Name's escaping me right now. But ever since then, I think a handful of my subs have not renewed. So we went from like around 270, 271 down to 244. So we're back down to 244 again. Hopefully the server's open sooner. Yeah, hopefully so. What do you think of the Z3 relic system compared to Star Rail? And congrats on getting Yanagi. Hey, thanks, man. Z3's relic system so far seems to be better, if only by a little bit. It seems to be better than Star Rail because one, for your substats, there's no substat like roll RNG. Basically, what I mean is, in Genshin and Star Rail, right? When you have an artifact or when you have a relic, right? When you upgrade them, right? When you enhance them, you have a chance. If it's a 4-line start, then all of your relics is upgrades, right? Every 4 level enhances, it gives you a new roll, right? But that roll is completely RNG, both in which substat it goes to and like how big the value itself is, right? So for example, in Genshin, if you roll a crit rate substat, it can roll any value between 2.7 all the way up to 3.9, right? There's that variance. There's that variance in RNG. But in Z3, there's no such variance. Not for your substats. The only RNG you have to deal with is, whether it's a 3-line start or a 4-line start for an S-rank disk drive, and which substats it happened to roll. But at the very least, you don't have to worry about substat RNG variance, where it's like, if you roll crit rate, it can roll anywhere between this number or this number. No, it's all the same. It's all uniform. So at least there's no RNG in that respect. And also for DPS characters, it's nice because you don't have to worry about rolling your 1 and 3 drives, because your 1 drive is HP fixed main stat, and flat HP that is, and then your 3 drive is flat defense fixed main stat. So if you don't want to level those up, you don't have to. You just need to level up their 2 drive and then the rest of the 2 drive and the rest of their drives, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I think that's all I got, though. So, yes, I do prefer Zenless's disk drive system over Star Rails, because it's by far MiHoYo's best, most player-friendly iteration of their whole, you know, gear system or whatever the fuck. And so I'm hoping they'll continue, you know, making their gear systems better and whatnot, but we'll see. Is the Wuo waiting room? Yes, GGG. Welcome back. And yes, this is, in fact, the Wuo waiting room. How could you tell? What about Chaska? I will not pull for Chaska, most likely. And that sucks because now that I've seen her gameplay from the live stream from last week, she seems like a really fun character. So it's gonna suck not being able to roll for her, but you know, gotta go for the Pyro Archon, you know. Are you planning to play Ash Echoes? No, but I have heard about it. Ugh. Okay, just gotta do Sampo's and Pella's trials now. What happened to the old multi-gacha overlay? The old one? I still have it, I think. I just prefer using this one now. Are you gonna add more gacha games to the collection? Yes, absolutely. The 5 gacha games that I'm looking forward to personally that I would like to pick up are Girls Frontline 2, which is coming up soon. Actually 6 of them. Yeah, 6 of them. Not even 5. 6 of them. So Girls Frontline 2, that's confirmed to have a December 3rd or a December 5th release. Basically early December, so we're less than a month away. Next up is Magia Record Exedra, which is basically Honkai Star Rail but with Madoka characters. And it's a 5 character team instead of 4. So that'll be pretty interesting. Next one after that is Arknights Enfield. Next one after that is Azure Promilia, then Project Mugen, then NTE. Whichever order they come out in. But those are the 6 that I'm personally looking forward to. And I will go out of my way to pick up and play. So I still got 6 more gacha games to go. Shoto did a tier list ranking VTubers and his friends' Riz. The indie VTubers love making those kinds of tier lists, I've noticed. Hey, you love my videos. I hope you hope FGO EOS soon too. I don't know if I've ever said that I hope FGO EOS's. I don't know where you heard that from, but I definitely did not say that. I've said FGO is a fucking is a fucking dog shit game, but I never said it should fucking EOS. I think that's a little bit much. So, I'm kind of curious to know where you heard that from, my dude. You forgot about the 7th upcoming game, Godforge? Yeah, if they fucking sponsor me to play it, sure, why not? I highly doubt they will, though, after my last video. You hear /red people skipped Molani, Kinich, Zelo, and Chaska because of Mavuika, but then she's pulling for other characters a weapon. I don't know who you mean by she, Jaburi. Not sure who you're referring to there, my dude. Hey, Lumiko, how's it going, man? How's my day been? It's been alright. Well, actually, no, it's not been alright. It's been actually kind of pretty stressful, actually. So, I can't even fucking lie. What about Project 2 out of 3 or 2/3? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of that game in my life. Okay, did all the trials for Star Rail. I do have some stamina. Let's see, what can we go do right now? We are prepping for Sunday, right? So Sunday and Fugway, that is. Let me look up Fugway's entry, see which stagnant shadow materials she needs. Was it the searing blades? Yeah. How many of those do I have? 15? Okay. And I also have 20 of the cello things. Those are for Sunday. Let's see. I guess I can keep farming these, actually. No GFL on screen? Well, I dropped that game, so I don't feel the need to put it up. That and I'm already taxing my computer really hard by having fucking 10 gacha games up at the same time, so I didn't see the need to put up GFL as well. Do I have anything on Project Mugen? No idea. Just feels like it just died. I would assume the devs are still working on it, but yeah, it'd be nice to have an update at some point. But then again, remember that Arknights Enfield went like over a year while maintaining complete radio silence, and then they finally came out with like a closed beta, right? So I would assume the Project Mugen devs are doing something similar, but yeah, it'd be nice to know what they're up to. Just to make sure that we know that, oh yeah, they're still working on the game, so there's no need to worry about them like having quit or something. But I don't know. We won't know until they come out and say something. Or give us like a progress update or something. Are you gonna play Infinity Nikke? No. I think I've heard about that game. Not sure if I'm gonna play it myself though. Exedra still listed as a 2024 release and still no release date. And do we have to reach December 31st? Yeah, probably. You know how companies are. You know how they are. When did I drop GFL? Back in April. It was back when I got my second job. Back in the beginning of April. April 10th is when I first started that second job. So when I started, I realized that well, since I'm now gonna have a job that's gonna keep me out of the house for like fucking 10 to 11 hours a day. I don't have time for Girls Frontline anymore. Like I can sort of make all my other gacha games work, but not with Girls Frontline on top of all that. Just with how grindy that game is. So I was like, nah, I'm out of here. So it was back in April. Do you have a calendar with all the gacha event deadlines? No, I just keep track of them all in my head mentally. Now, that's not a good way to keep track of all your gacha games, because if you handle everything mentally and you don't have a fucking photographic memory like me, well, I'm not saying I have photographic memory. I fucking wish I did. I in fact do not have photographic memory, and I forget shit all the time. So occasionally I'll forget about some important stuff, and it never feels good. But hey, that's just kind of the price I pay for being stupid. But no, I don't keep like a calendar of anything. I just keep track of everything mentally. Crazy how NT is gonna have a beta before in Project Mugen. Yeah, but Hotta Studio is like, I'm not very surprised that the NTE devs are, handling things the way they are. I just pray that they put more effort into making NTE than they did for Tower of Fantasy. I fucking hope. Enfield is an open world Arknights. We don't know if it's going to be truly open world or not. It might be kind of like a Star Rail situation, or even a Zenless situation, where like you have maps that you can explore, but is it going to be true open world? I don't know. I didn't play the Enfield beta, so I don't know if it's truly open world or not. It sort of looked open world, but I hesitate to call it one until I've seen more of the game. Project Mugen feels like a really ambitious project. Yeah, with the level of quality its trailers had, yeah, it's definitely a huge scale game. So yeah, they're gonna have to take the time with that shit, whether they like it or not. First time you lost the 75-25 is such a shitty feeling. You'll get used to it though. Don't worry. Sag. But yeah, better luck next time, my dude. Hopefully Star Rail's kinder to you, nicer to you the next time. You know what doesn't have a 75-25 on weapon banner, though? Wuthering Waves! Ha! Mihoyo could never. If there is playable calcs at your game. Unfortunately, as far as we know, there is not. The main overarching plot point, or at least I think it is, unless they've decided to retcon some of the story from closed beta over to full release. The major plot point is that Enfield takes place like 500 years after the events of original Arknights. So most, if not all, the characters you know from regular Arknights are probably long gone by now in Enfield. The one exception is Angelina, because the Angelina in Enfield is supposed to be a clone of the original Angelina. And the clone Angelina doesn't have any, what is it? Oripathy? The fucking rock cancer? Yeah, she doesn't have any of the oripathy that OG Angelina does. So we know it's a clone. Apparently she even has all the memories of OG Angelina too, but that's all I know for now. There might be more details in Enfield later, and they might even bring over some other characters too, because apparently time travel is possible. in the Arknights universe, but most of the characters in Enfield are different. They're all unique characters, with the one exception being Angelina, and even then, technically, she's not the same person. Technically. So no confirmed Calcit for now, unless, you know, Hypergriff wants to pull a fast one on us, which they very well may, but we don't know that for now. Okay. Let's do a Torrent of Fire run real quick. Project 2.3 is similar to Gravity Rush 2. I don't think I've ever heard of Gravity Rush 2 either. It sort of rings a bell, but not really at the same time. I feel like I've heard it somewhere. I just don't know exactly where, though. What server do you play, FGO, JP, or EN? I play on the NA server, so yeah, EN. Shut up, phone. I'm busy gacha drifting here. Camellia is coming later today. Yes, she is, in about less than 2 hours now. Hopefully, anyway. Assuming the servers do, in fact, go live at 7. Hopefully they come up a little bit earlier, but we'll see. Remember when you said you'd lose the 50-50 on Star Rail? Oh no, don't tell me. Say it ain't so. Is there anything else I can buy from the shop? Yes, I can. Let's go buy that. Did you give my 2 cents on the Acheron Adventure rerun yet? I would highly recommend, if anybody's considering going for Acheron, I'd say go for it. Make sure you have enough saved up for Sunday as well. But if you don't really care about Sunday, and you care more about, you know, big titty anime waifus, and or you're a Honkai player, and so you are morally obligated to roll for Raiden May, then sure, yeah, go ahead and roll for Acheron. Just make sure you have enough for Sunday, because I'm getting the feeling that most people are gonna want Sunday, and maybe Fugway too. But if you really want Acheron, then go for it. Aventurine too. If you want Aventurine for whatever reason, he's fine too. Just remember that we have leaks suggesting that we will get enemies in the 3.x client version next year, where they will just completely ignore shields. And if those are true, then, well, like, I hesitate to call Aventurine useless at that point, but you know, shields are kind of a major, like, you bring him mainly for the shields, right? So it's like, I hope that's not as bad as we're thinking, but perhaps tread lightly is what I want to say. Like, if you want to go for Aventurine, go for it, right? He'll still be very useful, even in 3.x, but just be careful where you use him, I think that's it for a snow break. What do we have here in Genshin? Let's stare out over the landscape here and for Genshin. Look at the flowers. Oh, what did I click on? Actually, how many rolls have I done on Fredia's banner? 70? Okay. A little bit more until we can pick her up. E2 Bronya, ugh. Actually, let me check what E2 Bronya does in the first place. Where was my Bronya again? She's around here somewhere. There she is. When using skill, speed. Oh, actually, her E2 is actually not bad. Her E2 is actually pretty damn good. Because it's basically saying she's giving your DPS a permanent 30% speed buff. So that's really good, actually. You could have definitely gotten a way worse Eidolon. For example, Bailu Eidolon. Or even worse, Yanqing Eidolon. Streaming your Kamele rolls? Yeah, assuming she comes out soon. I'm hoping Kuro Game releases the servers, opens the servers back up early, because I actually have other commitments I have to attend to later tonight. So can't be streaming long. I wish I was, but I originally was planning on streaming longer today, but or having a decently long stream or normal length stream today, but unfortunately, last minute shit came up, so I gotta go handle those real quick. Shield pierces? Apparently, I've been told that there are leaks suggesting that we have enemies who can pierce shields in 3.x. Apparently, that's what I've heard. You might want to do some digging on your own to confirm or deny those rumors. But that's what I've been told. Do I have a figurine collection? No. I have a couple of Nendroids, and I do have a Nakano Nino figure that one of my viewers sent to me because I guess he got that by accident somehow. I forget exactly how he ended up getting it. But he did just send one to me for free because he was like, I just want somebody to take this off my hand. So I was like, okay, I'll grab it. I'll take it off you then. But I don't really collect anime merch. Even before I started playing gacha games, I wasn't really much of a anime merch collector. Like, I would pick up whatever I thought was cool, sure, at like Anime Expo or something. But like, I don't like, you know, collect a lot of shit and then put them in like a glass cabinet behind me in my room or something. When I was younger, I used to collect wall scrolls though, if that counts. I don't know if that like counts or anything, but maybe it does. Genuinely curious on how they're gonna make a better preservation character than Adventuring. Oh, they've got plenty of mechanics that they have yet to explore that they can make more preservation characters around, or like base their kits around. I think my chat yesterday came up with a couple of mechanics that they could have that MiHoYo could design more preservation characters around. I'm forgetting what they were exactly though. Let me mute Ether Gazer real quick. As much as I love the lobby soundtrack in Ether Gazer. Let's see, go to Zenless audio. Boop. What did I want to grind today? I could also do a Hollow Zero run real quick. Alright, I wanted to get Ambi leveled up to 60, I think. Oh yeah! Oh god, look at all that lag because of all the games that I have running in the background. It's chugging alright. That Arknights event was a nightmare. I still have to go through and do all of the hidden front bullshit because I still need to get 2 more endings to get all of Sevilia's, or whatever the fuck her name is, her extra tokens, I think. So I have yet to complete that. I've done all the I've done the rest of the actual combat stages though, so at least I don't have to worry about that. I'm trying out Ash Echoes, by the way. I think I've heard of that game. I know it's coming out. Either it's coming out soon, or it is out, or it came out recently. But no, I don't have a reason to play that game, so I will pass. And then after that, I can go farm some Denny's. Farming Denny's, saying that sentence as an American is so fucking insane, actually. Yeah, let's go farm some Denny's. Now, what do you mean by that? What could you, as an American, possibly mean by let us go farm more Denny's? What the fuck are you talking about? farm some Denny streamer after giving the Denny stockpile to Bernice. Well, in this case, I need the Denny's to upgrade my Ambi to level 60. My Bernice is obviously already good to go. And she's already been kicking plenty of ass. Alright. Finally. I have now gotten Ambi to level 60. Heck yeah. Now I'll just have to farm the extra XP for her too. And of course the extra disk drives as well. What time is WoW open in Asia? It should. I think all the WoW servers should be synchronized, if I'm not mistaken. At least I think they are. Could be wrong though. Also, Fiery Tepic, thanks so much for the 36-month resub. Welcome back. Also, do I not have my sub alerts on? Oh yeah, I don't even. Then again, let's put the alert box up. Yeah. Sorry about that, Tepic. I just realized that my alert box was not on, so let's see. Let me put up a let me just put up a sample subscription. Just pretend that was yours. So yeah, Tepic, thanks for hanging out, man, and thanks so much for the 36-month resub. Or sorry, not 36-month, 40-month resub. And also, yes, titties. Truly, a man wiser than his years. You forgot about Black Friday. The hilarious part about Azure Lane's Black Friday sale is that I already have all those skins. That's the crazy part. Why are you not on the NA server? I am on the NA server, though. What do you mean? Server open in around 2 hours, right? Yeah, probably. Hopefully it opens up a little earlier, though. What's next after Grave and Cindy? Ludmilla Winter rerun? Yeah, apparently, the Nikke leaks say that, yeah, the Ludmilla Winter event from last year is gonna rerun. Really? That was kind of fun. What about Heaven Burns Red Global tomorrow? Any plans to check it out? No. And I actually have a good reason for why I'm not going to check it out. The main reason why is because I've heard people have described Heaven Burns Red to me as mainly a story game. not necessarily a gacha game. And personally, while I'm a big advocate of having like good story in gacha games, if that's all your gacha game is, right? If all it has is a good story, but the gameplay is kind of like whatever, and that's how Heaven Burns Red was described to me as. Yeah, I'm not personally very interested in playing that game, because you know, you have to play a game, right? It's still called a gacha game, right? So preferably it should still have an interesting, you know, game behind it, or that comes with the story. So if your gameplay suffers because of your story, that's not good. At least not in my opinion. A gacha game can get away with not having good story, but as long as their gameplay is solid, right? There's a reason why we call them gacha games, not gacha stories. I mean, you know, all the MiHoYo games are prime examples of this. All MiHoYo games have pretty damn good gameplay, generally speaking. You might disagree on how good the gameplay is, depending on the game. But generally speaking, all of their games have you know, good gameplay, good anywhere from decent to really fucking cracked gameplay in the case of Zenless. But all their stories are range from, you know, mid at best to hot fucking dog shit at worst. So there's that. So yeah. Assuming Heaven Burns Red is that sort of gacha game, where it focuses more on its story, and as a result, the game that comes with it suffers as a result, count me out of it, man. Because if I wanted to read a good story, I'm just gonna go read a visual novel. Heaven Burns Red is written by Jun Maeda, right? The dude who wrote all of the, or at least most of the classic Keen visual novels. If I want to read a good story by him, I'm just going to go read Little Busters or Clanad or Kanon or whatever else he did, or whatever else he wrote. It's either that, or I'm just gonna, if I'm really interested in reading Heaven Burns Red's story, then I'll just watch like YouTube videos. So I'm sure there are people who are English, like, who are translating the Japanese version into English. People do that for all sorts of gacha games already, so I'm sure I can find something. So nah, I ain't got any interest in Heaven Burns Red myself. Your reason is simpler, even simpler than that. You just don't trust Jun Maeda to write a gacha story well. I mean, hey, if you know him better than I do, and I'm sure you do, but, I mean, if that's your reasoning, then shit, man. True, Genshin combat is amazing, but the story is hot dog water. Yeah, exactly. Like, at best, Genshin is like a perfect microcosm of MiHoYo's story writing to gameplay quality like ratio, right? Like Genshin's story can range from anywhere from like, oh okay, it's pretty decent, to like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck am I reading? What a fucking train wreck Inazuma was, for example. And then you have some actually pretty good stories in like Fontaine, and you know, a little bit you see glimpses of a good story in Natlan too. Like MiHoYo's constant problems with pacing and shit like that, and their insistence on using these big ass words everywhere they fucking go to make the story sound more convoluted than it has to be. You know, those kind of dampen Genshin's story quite a bit, but ignoring those, it has its moments, but most of the time Genshin's story is, you know, the epitome of mediocrity. Watching you play FGO makes you want to come. Watching me play FGO makes you want to come back. Don't know if you want to go back to hell. Nah, you shouldn't, KK1. If you've already escaped the clutches of gacha hell known as FGO, I would recommend you stay the hell away from it from now on. It ain't worth it, man. It's not worth going back to it. It ain't worth it. Run for your life. Run for your life. You escaped. Don't get caught again. You're going back to Nikke. What's the #1 priority for a returning player? You keep hearing bum rush campaign as far as you can. Generally, that's true. Yeah. Rushing campaign is like the first priority you should have. Because I believe the further you go into story, the more harmony cubes you unlock. So if I were to pull up my own Nikke browsing here. Excuse me. So, let's see. Let's go to the Ark. And I go to Lost Sector. So typically speaking, all of the harmony cubes are locked behind your story campaign chapter. To be fair, though, the later harmony cubes aren't really that impactful. I have yet to unlock the Sector 23 harmony cube, though, so maybe that one's good. Traditionally, they haven't been. Like, the best harmony cubes you unlock right away. Let's see. The two best ones are Resilience Cube and Bastion Cube. And you only need to go up to, what, Sector 7 in Lost Sector in order to unlock it. And in order to unlock Sector 7 in the first place, I don't know, you have to go, I forget which chapter, like, restriction it has. Like, which story chapter you have to clear in order to unlock, Lost Sector 7. But generally speaking, yes, rushing through campaign is probably the best thing you can do. Mainly because going through story, every 5 story fights you do gives you like 100 gems or something, and there's a lot of fights in campaign, so you can grind up a lot of gems that way. Oh, I should probably disable the music because I have 2 games worth of audio going over each other right now. But yeah, Nikke, I would generally agree going through the story is the first thing you should do, but that's mainly because that's like the only thing you can do, really. So like catching up with story is like about the best thing you can do because like it's like one of the only things you can do, right? Once you're done with all your other dailies and stuff. So like it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, well, you might as well if you have nothing better to do. So, yeah. If you're a returning player in Nikke, it's honestly the most pressing thing for you to do is just make sure you're keeping up with all the events and rolling for whichever top tier character is on rate up at the moment. So if you came back during Cinderella's event, I hope you managed to get a copy of Cinderella herself. And maybe Grave too, but I'm pretty sure Cinderella is by far the stronger between the two. And then Grave is like good, but like if you can only pick one or the other, you should definitely go for Cindy instead of Grave. Let's see, where's my adjutant cube? How many cubes away am I from being able to hit? 25 actually? Let me try to see if I can get adjutant cube to a level 10 actually. Can I do that? Batteries, no, I have no battery currency yet, so I'll rip that idea, I guess. At least you got the new Nihility light cone for Acheron. Yeah, gotta see the bright side and things, right? Living a balanced life playing Star Rail, Arknights, and Wuwo while working as a full-time graphics artist. Hey, man. That sounds like the life right there, man. Count me as hella jealous, my dude. I'm sure it's a lot of hard work, but man, that seems like fun. I sure wish I went to college for a good reason instead of whatever the fuck I did. But yeah, that sounds like the life, my dude. I hope you can keep that up. Its lore and backstory is better, though. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Any fucking, you know, any writer, any story writer and their fucking mom can kind of come up with, like, halfway decent backstory and lore, though. The real question is, can you actually write a fucking story that people give a shit about? Or at least, write a story that's actually worthy of being called a good story. Like, a lot of writers simply can't. Because guess what? It turns out writing a good story is pretty fucking hard. And like, I certainly don't expect a Chinese gacha game in particular to know what a good story means. Unless, of course, your name is either Hypergriff or Mika Team, I suppose. Like, those two studios are kind of the exception where they actually know how to write some good stories. Well, minus Mika Team's whole fucking NTR drama. Aside from that. Tamacaster won't drag me back into hell this time. Are you sure about that? Call me John Cena, because I would like to ask you if you are sure about it. Are you sure about that? Power flickered and for some reason your PC didn't turn off. Holocure is your Holocure run is still alive. Yeah, sometimes you can get lucky and your PC can survive a power outage, I've noticed. Ow. It's happened with my PC a couple times, but usually that's pretty dangerous for your PC, to be honest. Like, I hope you have like a surge protector or something. But yeah, looks like you got lucky that time. Let's go with the Ignite. And Shock. You got a good Surge Protector? Alright, good. Good to know. The problem with gacha stories is due to promoting new characters. The story doesn't focus on one character, unlike FGO where the protagonist is the master and you are the master. I mean, even in a game like FGO, it's impossible for them to make stories about everyone, though they certainly try. It's not like Genshin can't do that either. The issue is with Genshin is a lot higher production game, right? Because you gotta set up, the devs have to fucking set up like 3D stories for everything and shit like that. So for them, it's a lot more complicated to get out new story chapters than for a lot of characters. But at the same time, it's like, well, you're MiHoYo, you're also Genshin, the biggest gacha game in the world. What do you mean you don't have the money to invest into like a bigger team or like a bigger story budget where you can afford to give a lot of different characters their own storylines and whatnot, you know, blah blah blah. Like, what do you mean you don't want to do that? Like, are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, it's definitely not. I'm definitely not trying to make excuses for them. I do definitely think that MiHoYo should work harder on putting out more regular story content for like more characters instead of just focusing on, oh, who the latest gacha character is. Woohoo! But in my opinion, that's not like the main problem with Genshin stories. Or you did say it's a problem with gacha games in general. Which, since you said, as you said, you were referring to gacha games in general, I guess you're not wrong. But I would like to say for Genshin specifically, it's not just that. Because I think the main issue with Genshin is just that their story is just way too predictable. It's too predictable. It plays things too safe. Like, you kind of know everything that's gonna happen once you kind of once you kind of grasp the general direction that a story is gonna take. It's like, all right, well, I kind of already know what's going to happen now, you know? It's just a matter of, like, how it happens, you know? So, there's no personal, stake at hand. There's no personal investment into, like, the story when you already know, like, what's going to happen. Like, the most important parts of what's going to happen. You just finished Shorekeeper's story in Wuhan is pretty damn good. Excited to see how they develop it. You sure they're gonna develop it though? You sure they're not just going to you know, move on from Shorekeeper and go focus on, for example, Camelia's story? How do you know that Kuro Games is gonna come back to expand on Shorekeeper's story? Maybe they left it off on like a cliffhanger or something? But just because we all know that just because a story ends on a cliffhanger doesn't mean the story's going to come back to, you know, finish the job, so to speak, right? Every time people, Genshin players like, this story is actually good, trust me, then it's just the same old bullshit. Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. The basic bitch-ass cookie cutter formula of traveler goes to a new region, kicks down the door, and is like, all right, who do I need to talk to know where the fuck where my brother/sister went? And you beat the shit out of bad guys, and then you go to the person in charge of the region, or like maybe their you know, higher ranking official or whatever. In the case of Miko in Inazuma, and you're like, yo, can you tell me where my brother/sister is? And they're like, sorry, your brother and sister is in a different castle. You might want to try going to this region. And you're like, all right, cool. And you just walk over to the new region, or you travel to the new region. And you just fucking rinse and repeat all over again. Get your ass tossed around Teyvat like you're fucking Mario looking for Princess Peach. He goes, yes, surely things will be different this time. Surely. surely things will be different this time. Oh no, spoilers? I don't really respect Genshin's story enough to really worry about spoilers, to be honest. Maybe some people in chat do care, and for them I apologize for being the way that I am, but personally, all I'll say is that I'm glad that you are able to enjoy Genshin's story, because I sure as fuck cannot. You know? Miko can drag you wherever she wants. True. True. Speak your facts. Spit your shit indeed. Or however that meme goes. I really wish there were like a surefire way that I had to be able to get rid of this bitch before she goes into her tentacle phase. The tentacle phase is definitely extremely annoying. Leak for the next Genshin region. Oh, for 5.2, because I think we're on 5.1 right now. Oh, okay. It'll be on next week, so I'm not too worried about taking a look at it now. No, you don't get it. It's a leak. Oh, the one Hatsune Miku stuffs up your asshole or something? Is that the one? And also, hey, Gia Walker, how's it going, man? Also, I have to go use the big boys' room. Man, my stomach's been giving me shit the entire day. Literally. Actually, I'll do this. Felt so playlist. I have a pegging fetish? No, unfortunately I don't. Anyways, enjoy some music. I'll be right back. Give me like about 5 minutes or so. And hopefully we'll be back by the time I come back.
future life. Hey, is it ever sensing for fire or the planning? We've been led to circumstances. Why should we be worried about last efforts when we can take it strong and short? All the light has to offer us tonight. Surely there's more than never knowing where our future's like. The easily we start taking everything for granted. Disregarding consequences. Why should we be worried about hiding back? If we can start living from habit or put it too much into our minds, everything changes. Why does it take a while to realize it's not simple living with a holy glance? This is a classic kind of begins with our own time. Why don't you know that's working now? We see how change. I can't run from it. Suddenly the time is a matter only that you're seeing after me today and night. I know that I need today and night. Will you have me thinking we could let time just slip away and hardly keep going along. It's like a simplicity leading here to isolation, keeping everything hidden by a street. Yeah, if you open up to the beat, one more chance to live it that very time, knowing that change the things. Why don't you know that's working now? We see how change. I can't run from it. Suddenly the time is a matter only that you're seeing after me today and night.
Okay, I am back. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Let's see. I think I have most of my gacha games taken care of. Now I need to, before WUA goes live, I'm gonna have to go through this Arknights event real quick. I still have all these fucking missions to go through, oh my god. God, and I still have to go pick all of the endings too, what the fuck? How do I even get all the endings anyway? Do I just have to succeed on every single event thing? Well, why we got all the gotchas up today? Because I intend this stream to be a shorter stream. So as soon as I roll Camellia, I'm out of here because I got some other stuff that I gotta handle today. And then tomorrow I'll focus the stream on WUA because I would have done it today, but obviously I can't. But yeah, as soon as WUA comes up, we're gonna roll for Camellia. Where are all those gacha games? Exclamation mark gachas, I believe, is the command. Yep, there you go. That's a follow. Hey, appreciate it, man. I have the balls to call myself the god of gacha games, cause as far as all the content creators I know, nobody else plays anywhere near as many gacha games as I do. So it's sort of become a selling point for my content specifically. The fact that I play so many gacha games, and I pretty much know more about gacha games than most content creators do. So yeah, you can always stop by the stream whenever I am streaming to check out what I'm doing. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding gacha games or any one of my gacha games in particular, feel free and ask. I'm down to answer basically any question, really. Which one's my favorite? Legacy favorite would have to be FGO. That's the game on the top left corner, the one below, but one down. So basically, this game where I'm switching the characters out every single time. The where I'm clicking here. Yeah, that one's called FGO. Stands for Fate Grand Order for short. That's my personal favorite. But that's more of a legacy thing because I've been playing that game for the last 7.5 years. 7.5 years. Going on 7.5 years. My current favorites right now are Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. And the reason why is because my absolute favorite part of gacha games is, what is it? My absolute favorite part of gacha games is like the late mid game or like the early end game, where you have a core roster of characters that you can rely on to get you through most of the content in the game, right? Think, the end game modes like all the Shiyu defense modes, and most recently Tower. But also, that you still have to keep working on other characters to start filling in gaps in your current roster's, capabilities. So you can do content, but there's still stuff to work on. That's like my favorite phase of gacha games. And right now, both Zenless and Wuthering Waves are at that point. So no wonder both Wuwa and Zenless are my favorite games at the moment to play. So I got two different answers for you there. You need to open 2 more gacha games on your smartphone. Hey, don't test me, man. I got my phone right here. I got my fucking phone right here. I can open up another gacha game on here if I need to. Though to be fair, all the gacha games that are on my phone I already have up on my PC, so my phone's not really gonna help here. He's back with this cursed ass setup. Yes, it's me. It is I. Which one took the most amount of money from me? FGO, the game that I said was my personal favorite. FGO, it's not even a question. I guess second place would be Genshin. I would imagine it's Genshin. But FGO is the one that took most of my money. Yeah, I keep getting this. I keep failing the last fucking emergency thing, and that's really fucking frustrating. I'm not even sure what I'm even doing wrong. You're too poor for FGO. I mean, most players are, so don't beat yourself up too much over it. Genshin's taken most of yours, but Nikke's been slowly creeping up with all these dope-ass skins. I mean, be that as it may, skins are far less expensive than actual gacha is, though. Because at least with skins, it's just a one-time payment and that's it. I mean, technically the gacha skins are gacha, but I mean, effectively they're just $60 or $50 skins. Which are playing from the list today. I'm currently trying to bum rush the Arknights event right now. I'm trying to do this like hidden front thing. I don't understand how it works. I can't seem to get any of the fucking endings, and I don't know why. It's really fucking frustrating because I need to get, what, 2 more endings in order to get Civilite's other, what is it? Her other tokens. And I only have, like, what, 9 hours left on this event? Do we have info on who's on the next banner for Z3? After Lighter? Yeah, Harumasa and Miyabi. The 2 other characters from Section 6. They were already drip marketed over the course of the last 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. The objective button tells you which stats you need. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. I didn't even realize you could even click the objective button. I guess for now, I've already met both of the stat requirements, so don't need to worry about it too much. But I guess I should pay more attention to the numbers on the side here. I thought all you needed to do was just make sure you hit all of the 100% chance events, and it would just naturally get everything done for you. But I guess you can't just, you know, brainlessly go through this shit, eh? For 3A, we need 200 in logistics, 155, 155. Alright. Is it out? Not yet. If you're talking about Wuwa, at least I don't think so. Don't know if somebody's asked you yet, but do you like Nikke's second anniversary, whether because of the story, Cinderella, or Scarlet skin? I would say for Cinderella. Cindy mainly. She's hot. I hear the story's pretty good too, which is always a good thing. But as far as I'm concerned, I enjoy Anniversary just because it has more stuff for me to do. Also, more resources for me to farm to make my existing characters even stronger. Oh, and of course we get a new, you know, top tier unit in Cindy, of course. So, I appreciate everything. Ooh, these give some pretty good stats here, actually. You just realized Felt is playing in the background? Yeah, I had to go use the bathroom real quick, and I put up some Felt while I was away. And so, yes. Now you know where I get my name from. Oh, for fuck's sake, I lost a 6% fucking chance? Fuck you. Fucking piece of shit. Cindy, Hot, and Aoi Yuki made you switch from EN to JP. Nice. But yeah, good to see that you're enjoying Aoi Yuki's goated voice. Huh, lost a fucking 16% chance. Yeah, fuck you. Now I'm gonna fail this fucking run because I failed a fucking 6% and a 16% chance. Holy fucking gotcha, bro. Oh, failed another 16% chance. Holy fucking shit, bro. To be fair, I don't know if I was even gonna get it farm enough stats to even be able to hit the 3A ending, but holy shit, why is this fucking event so fucking tedious, man? Actual fucking autism. Which hyperglyph dev thought this was a fucking good idea? Somehow most Toho people you know are FGO players? I wonder why. Runs cooked? Yeah, I don't know why they made this fucking event so fucking tedious. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What's our objective again? Oh yeah, we're okay on that already. Great to know people are still blasting Felt's music to this day. Hey man, Felt was the very first Toho Dojin Circle I listened to, what, like 13, 14 years ago? How long has it been again? Probably around 14 years ago. So, they still to this day have a special place in my heart, that's for sure. Let's see if I fail a fucking 15% chance. Yep, there we go. Yeah, run's cooked. I'm fucking leaving. Fuck you. Oh, and I lost connection to the fucking server too. Great. Restart the run, get booted out of the server immediately. Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit. Holy fucking garbage, dude. Like, I love Arknights, but some of the things that this game does fucking drives me up a fucking wall sometimes. Woo was still down? I think so, yeah. Otherwise, I'd have people in my chat telling me Woo was up. "5 years for base quality of life?" Yeah, I know, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Took them long enough. Fucking took them long enough, my dude. How's my Jane built? Real quick. 4-piece Shock Star. Oh, not that. That's not Shock Star. 4-piece Anomaly, or Freedom Blues, plus 2-piece Physical. AP 4 disc, AM 6 disc, and physical damage bonus 5 disc. Pretty simple. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then my Jane has 9s across the board in her skills, but she only has what, 3 what is it? 3 core skill items. Oh, I just realized that Jane actually takes these ones that I farmed for her. Huh. I can actually just go ahead and level those right now, then. I just kind of need more Denny's, though. Alright, that's good to know, then. But yeah, that's how my Jane is built. What's my objective again? I need 10 more points in that. What substats are priority? Attack percent, AP. Yeah, AP, double attack. Both flat and percentage. Obviously with a little bit more emphasis on percentage. But, you know, flat attack is better than nothing. Thanks for showing Felt. Yeah, no problem. Always glad to spread the Felt agenda. And then, you know, watch people's reaction when they realize that Felt is now disbanded. And they disbanded fucking 3-4 years ago. Let's see, what's our objective for stage 2? 60, 45? I think stage 2 stats shouldn't be an issue. Keyword shouldn't be. How many pulls do I have for Camellia? Hopefully enough to guarantee at least 1 5-star. Whether or not I win that, though, is obviously a different question entirely. Felt disbanded? Yeah, they disbanded 3-4 years ago. Their last album came out, I want to say 2-3 years ago. So I guess technically they didn't disband until then, but... Okay, I can do the two-way ending at least. Maybe I should try going for the chain events, I guess. These seem like they give out some pretty good stats. Or at least it feels that way. 50. Oh, these all give out 50 points. It's just a matter of how you want to spread the stat points around. Let's go for 45.5 actually. At the end of chain events and give a bunch. Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah. So maybe I think what I should do is try to go for like the easier quest chains. Try to get them done if I can. I wonder for the endings if you have to pick them like A, B, C, D, E in that order. Because if that's how you have to do it, then holy fucking shit, that's gonna take such a fucking long time. And I'm not even sure if I even have the time for that or not. Let's see, 200, 155, 155. What are my objectives again? Go for 3A or 3B? Try going for 3A at least. Let's see, 200, 155, 155. That's gonna be hard to do though, because I'm gonna have to focus on all of the logistics ones then. Maybe we can go for that one. It's not in order, good, because the only ending I care about is ending E, because that one gives the special border, whatever this is. Or like the special banner or whatever the fuck. All the other materials, like it sucks not being able to get them if I end up running out of time. But I mean, at least I can go farm them on my own. But the banner is the one that you can't farm, so. So that's definitely the biggest one that I personally care about. Let's see, this one only gives 20, but this one gives what, 25? Yeah, 25. But it's only an 86% chance. Let's see if I fail a fucking 14% chance. Good, I did not fail a 14% chance. The last one would have convinced me otherwise. Let's see, these are all 70% chances. I don't know if I want to risk those. This one seems good. Have you seen news about Epic 7's PC client? Has Epic 7 not had their own PC client up until now? What the fuck? Why did I think Epic 7 always had its own PvP or PC client? But hey, I guess better late than never. 6 years in, I guess. Still only 70%. Yeah. Better late than never, I guess. Omega lol. Let's see, what were my objective requirements again? 200, so I should concentrate on logistics and medical? Jesus, I have so many more points to have to get for both of those though. And we only have, what, 4 decisions left? Ugh, can I even make it? Honestly, I don't even think so. We have to go for this one. I forget what percentage chance this was, but we made it, so that's fine. Hey, we actually hit the 200 though. At least that's good. Now we just focus on medical now. Let's see. Ooh, this one gives us a lot of medical here. Let's go for that one. They said it was coming during last anniversary, but it took them until now for them to release a trailer with a release date. To be fair, Aethergazer also... We heard about Aethergazer testing a PC client as far back as, like, last year. So it took Aethergazer a full year to come out with its own PC client, but, you know, in comparison, Aethergazer is only, like, a year or two old. It's not even 2 years old. It's, like, only a year and a half old, I think. So, like, at least Aethergazer got their PC client out, you know, pretty quickly, all things considered, compared to some other games. Let's see. We just need 9 more points into medical, I think. Oh, we can do this one. Let's We can go for this one, I think? Yeah, sure, why not? Been enjoying Ether Gazer, rushed the content, now you're gated behind some Hazard Zone resets. Great game. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Ether Gazer, man. I'm glad that a couple of big streamers decided to do sponsors for it, because, yeah. The only thing that Ether Gazer is missing is just a strong marketing team. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a good game. Let's see. 96% chance. Surely we won't hit the 4%. Alright, good. We did not. Good. We did not. Alright. We'll do the 3A team or 3A ending. We can redeem that one real quick. Thank you. Okay, now, what do we have here? Let's see. Spung TCH. Are you sure we can just pick any ending we want? Because why do I only see endings A, B, and C? Unless there's like a hidden ending that I'm not seeing here. Like, if I want to go specifically for ending C, I won't know what the objective stats that I need to hit are, so that's unfortunate. I guess for now we can try going for ending A, just to make things simple. In the second round, you gotta pick another path, I believe. So, instead of 3A, I choose 3B next time. Is that how that works? Because if it's like a Slay the Spire type of path thing, then yeah, I guess I can see why the ending E didn't show up for me there. Only 70%. Don't want to deal with that. What's my best chance here? 90%? It gives me a ton of what is it? What is this again? Intel, I think? Yeah, I think it's Intel. If it gives me a ton of intel, then maybe we go for ending C, maybe? See if we hit the 90%. And we did. Ooh, nice. We got the, we finished the Knight Errant, quest chain, so we get a huge boost in stats from that, thank god. What about Sly Shadows? I guess we can do this now. It's 93% instead of the usual 70. Hey, alright, we didn't hit the 7%. What about this? Don't like my odds on that. Let's look for something else here. Let's see, we do have a 100% here, so we can go for that. Let's see, how many more decisions we have right now? Why does it not tell us how many more decisions we have? Oh, I guess we can just do this. So 4 more decisions left. Let's see. Which one do we want to go for? I think we might as well try going for ending C here. Is that Girls Frontline 2? No, I'm not currently playing Girls Frontline 2. I was not accepted, or I didn't sign up for the beta. I'm just gonna wait for full release. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, this one seems good. As long as we don't fail the fucking 5%, and thank God we did not. So, good progress towards our intel, but we only have, what, 3 more decisions left to go? We need one that gives us a lot of, what is it, a lot of intel and a lot of medical. Because we're still about 70 points away from medical, we're still 80 points away from, what is it, from intel. I guess we could try going for this one. 14% though. Okay. Managed to pass that. Let's see. We're very close to hitting the intel requirement. Intel, and we're also close to hitting medical as well. 19%. Or, no, 90%, not 19. Let's see. We don't want to take that. Not enough points. What about this? No, that's not good enough either. I think we take our chances with the 93% here. Alright, good. Alright, we maxed out our intel, and now the only thing left for us is to hit medical. So we gotta find something that guarantees us medical. Let's see, 10, no, we need a little bit more than that. Here's a 96% on 70. Yeah, I think we go for the 96% over here. 4% chance! Hey, we got it. Alright, finally, I actually managed to complete one of the fucking endings. Would you fucking believe it? For now, I think I have another Civilite token. Thank you. Alright, now we just gotta grab another ending. So I think this time we try going for 3B. I forget what the 3B requirement was. It would be nice to know if we could know like what the ending 3B stat requirements were, so we know which squad to pick. That would be kind of nice. Intel squad? I feel like that, or stealth ending. In stealth ending, sounds like it would rely on the Intel squad, so I'll go Intel this time. Take that. We try repairing the support platform. Go with the Phonor's plan. I think we've hit our objective, yeah. Out of all the waifus you have on screen, which one is your absolute favorite? My favorite waifu of all time is an FGO. Her name is Tamacaster. Or technically her name is Tamamo Namae, but she's got multiple versions. But this one's my favorite right here. Solo Leveling won the Best Korean Game Award, and they're giving away lots of freebies. I wonder how much they paid for that award. Isn't Solo Leveling published by Nexon or some shit like that? Let's see. Let's try going for the 2B ending. Yeah, because I think last time I went for 2A. This time let's try going for 2B, if that's even possible. I guess we'll find out if it is or not. Let's see. Logistics and medical. Logistics and medical. Logistics and medical. Oh, not Nexon, Netmarble? Same difference. They're both trash. They're both fucking trash. A tragedy is what solo leveling is. I've never read or watched solo leveling like the manga or anime. I'm pretty sure there's an anime of it, right? And I've never played the game myself either, so I'm not talking shit on the game itself. Maybe the game itself is actually pretty good. I don't know. But I do know about Netmarble, and I definitely know about Nexon, and yeah, being a Korean myself, an ethnic Korean myself, I can tell you that Korean companies are fucking pieces of shit. Let me fucking tell you. Let me see here. We need medical. Alright, Radiant Flash. Radiant Flash is never bad. Yeah, I know it's a manhwa or a webtoon or whatever the fuck they call it these days. The Gacha God shows his treasures, yes. I have opened up my gate of Babylon. Most of it, anyway. Let's see. Technically, this one gives us the most stats. Actually, no. Radical here gives us the most stats here. So, I'll go with that. Maximize my logistics a little bit, but we will definitely need to focus on my medical here in a second. Let's see. Maybe you can do this. Who is a pretty lady below your head? Oh, directly beneath my chin. That's Azure. The game is Azure Lane. The character's name is Alsace, if that's how I pronounce it. She's a French battleship. Battleship? Yes, battleship. Alright, go with the 2B ending. Or the 2B branch, I should say. Alright. Next one is we go for 3B. Or we try going for the 3B branch here. So what do we need? 150 logistics, 220 intel, and 150 medical. That's gonna be rough. Let's see if it can do it though. But yes, the character's name and the game underneath me is Alsace. How are the goals of the subathon going? I think recently, when I checked my dashboard earlier this stream, recently I lost a handful of subs, around 30 subs, because I'm assuming those are gifted subs that just expired. So we're back down to only 244 subs. So the sub count has unfortunately dropped a little bit there. What is the game underneath FGO? That is called Arknights. That's the one I'm playing right now. There's this like little mini event that we have to go through, and it's really fucking tedious. I don't know why it's this tedious, but it is. So, you know, fuck me, I guess. What were the stats we needed again for the 3B ending? 220 intel, 120 logistics, and 150 medical. God, can I even make it there in time? Let's see. Ooh, this gives us a ton of medical actually. I'll take this for now. There we go. That should boost our medical score up by quite a bit. see. Let's take one of these for the night errand things. Let's do thorough search. It's 98%. Surely we won't get fucked up the ass by a 2% chance, right? Good, we didn't. Gotta do your last free roll in Arknights. Ooh, the banners are ending tonight, I guess. Well, hopefully everybody got what they wanted out of the Arknights banners. Let's see. Let's concentrate on getting our intel score up. As such. So yeah. Oh, we've cleared the logistics and the intel requirements. Now we just need to focus on medical. That's good. Focus on medicals. So we go for this one, 17. Somebody at your gym recognized you playing FGO the other night. He simply asked how many boxes. Wow. A fellow FGO player out and about in the wild, and a gym bro at that. Jesus. Perhaps he is the true gacha god all along. Let's go with this one. Are you going for S6 Camellia? Hell no! You think I have the money for that shit? Hey, I would love to, don't get me wrong. But at this moment in my life, no, I cannot afford to go do something like that. Unfortunately. I fucking wish, though. What Azurlane character is that? Alsace. She's a French battleship. French UR battleship. She came out recently, earlier this year. Matter of fact, this exact skin you see her in right now, 4% chance is gonna come back again for Black Friday sale. So it'll come back next week, I think, or next week, next week, whenever. And yes, I'm waiting for Camellia. Just waiting for the servers to come up. Ripped bro readying his Bargus cosplay. True. He was even wearing a Fubuki shirt. Damn. He's ready. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. So now that I've gone for the 3B ending, now I have access to endings B, C, and D. Okay. So I think next time what I have to do is I have to go for ending C or branch C, and then that way I can gain access to ending E. Got it. In this case, I guess I can just go for whichever path. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. I guess I can try going for ending D. That might be the easiest, and actually maybe ending C might be the easiest. Actually, no, I already picked ending C. Fuck. Alright, well. Fuck me, I guess. I guess we can try going for ending D or B? Ugh, that's so much medical, though. Might be easier going for ending B, to be honest. Ooh, this was perfect, actually. A lot of points into, medical, or not, medical and, logistics. That's good. Perfect. We'll take this one just for the skill chain, progression, or the quest chain progression. Yes, Camellia will come out today, Jalter, after maintenance, and maintenance should end in about 20 minutes. You only wanted Walter and you got her? Nice. Good snipe. Good snipe. Let's see. I still do need intel, though. I can't forget about intel points. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of intel. That's a lot of logistics points. Holy shit. This one's a lot of medical, but also a little bit of intel as well. I think this one's better, though, just for point efficiency. Then again, this one's also good, too. But 6% chance. How much is it? 68, 67? No, I think this one might be better. Is it better? 26. 20, no, this is slightly better, I think, to 27. But this one's 100%, whereas there's a 6% chance to get fucked over here, so we'll just go with this one. Update is done. Alright, let's switch over to Wuwa soon then. Let me just try to get this last Arknights run done. Oh god, I have so many games up. Wuwa is having trouble loading in. Oops. Hang in there, computer. You can handle it. I believe in you. Let's see. Ooh, this one's 100%, and it gives us a lot of intel points. But this one gives us even more. But I don't want to risk it. Okay, what are our points standing? What are our stats standing like now? Okay, we have the intel requirement now. We just need to focus on logistics and medical. Okay. Logistics and medical. Logistics and medical. Logistics and medical. Logistics and medical. We gotta take our chances on the 92% here. All right, got that one. Alright, okay, now we've hit medical, now we just need to focus on logistics. And we have 3 more decisions to get there, so it should be doable. As long as we don't fail any fucking 2% chances or whatever. We'll do a skill chain or quest chain progression thing right here. There we go. And then... what do we got here? What do we got? Give me 100% here. It is giving me 100%, but not into intel, that's for fucking sure. Or not into a logistics, that's for fucking sure. 95%, alright, we'll take a chance on this one. Hey, we hit the 5%, fuck you. Fuck you, now the entire run's bricked, I'm betting. No, well, at least we get, I guess, at least we get this. So we should still be good for the 3B ending at the very least. Fucking 5% chance to fail that event. Fuck you. Oh, I guess the route just ended right there. Interesting. Oh yeah, because it was it was its own ending though. Watch EG6? I have no idea what EG6 is. What the fuck is EG6? What even is that? EG6? What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways. Alright. Exit out of those two. There we go. Let me go full screen for a quick second. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of all my gacha games because we no longer need to be multi-gacha drifting anymore now, do we? Let's see. Oh, you have to beat 14.8 and 14.21 with Amiya in squad to unlock EG? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck me. It's time to go look up a Kyosten video then, I guess. But thanks for the intel. Hopefully I remember. Bye games, it was an honor, But let me see. EG6 is beat 14.8 and 14.21 with Amiya in squad. Got it. I'll keep that in mind when I do my Arknights runs off stream before the event ends. Alright, exiting out of all my gacha games. So that way, Wuthering Waves, I don't have to worry about Wuwa chugging the fuck out of itself. Exit, exit. Genshin, exit out of that. Star Rail. Yes, exit out of this. Thank you. Azure Lane. You are done, thank you. Zenless. Thank you for your service. Exiting out of everything. I'll keep Arknights up though, because I still gotta handle that shit. Okay. Alright, chat, let's go roll for some Camellia. You ready, chat? Are you ready? Did somebody say gotcha? Have you ever bought non-live 2D skins in Azure Lane? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I buy plenty of them. As long as the skin looks good, I don't really give a shit if they're live 2D or not. A skin is a skin. Like, hey, you want to give me a skin for the insanely thick Portsmouth adventure? One of the girls from our last Tempesta event? Shit, man, I'm down. Fuck it, dude. Give it to me. Alright, here's Wuwa. How many copies? Just one. I just want one copy. And a copy of her weapon. Okay. I believe the audio is on. Yeah, it is. Okay. Claim all. Thank you. Go to the store. Grab some bundles here. Or, I can't really buy the bundles per se, but... Wish I could. Just can't right now. But we will buy the free rolls here. Thank you. I will be back. And I believe that's it. And of course, I can just go. I can clear T away for even more. Whatchamacallit? Even more asteroid if I need them. Let's see. What is this? Just the events page. Okay. Let's see. Events. Yada yada yada. And of course the battle pass. I guess if we buy the battle pass now, I'll be able to unlock the asteroid right away, so hey, might as well buy it now. Might as well buy it now, right, chat? Clicky, clicky, clicky. Oh, God. Okay. Verification in progress. Thank you. Payment is a success. And whatcha? Alrighty. Oh, I still have to do, I still have to technically get one level in order to get the 680, asteroid. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. I'm sure we can get that done by doing the whole, convene thing. Let's see here. We might as well. I might as well throw 10 of my perma rolls into weapon banner. Whee! We can start the rolls off with this. Whee! Just another purple sword. That's fine. That's fine. I wasn't expecting much out of that anyway. Okay, it's Camellia time. Single one pull win. I'm not sure that's how it works, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Anyways, let's go for it. It's time. She's finally here. You can skip that. Also, I hope I get another copy of Variation so I can give it to my Baiji, actually. Is this Variation right here? I sure fucking hope it is. No, it's something called Fusion Accretion? What the fuck is that? Well, I guess no Variation copy for me yet. But oh well. Continuing on. Nope. Third multi. Still no early. Getting more alto copies though. Fourth multi. Still no early. Why am I getting an alto copy every single fucking multi? What the fuck is this? Anyways, fifth multi. Oh wow, I actually got Yohu. That's a surprise. She's not even on radar right now. Hey, me not spending my astrites for her during the last banner paid off. Hey. Luigi wins by doing absolutely fucking nothing. Anyways, at least I'm glad I got Yohu. New character. Coolio. This should be number sixth multi. Still no gold. Ow. Okay. That's Mr. Rexcellence's gift to you? Hey, I'll take it, man. Alright, seventh multi. I forget if we're about to hit... Oh, there's our gold. I forget. I don't know if that's soft pity or not, but hey, it's a gold at least. Do you know that Luigi... Yeah, of course. Yeah, the video where it shows Luigi winning a Super Smash Ultimate match by just standing there doing nothing, and the AI just literally just go like jump off the fucking stage and kill themselves. Soft pity? Yeah, it's probably soft pity because that's what 7 multis. Ling Yang, no, please no! I already have him. He already spooked me during my, I think it was my Chung Li roll. So yeah, I've already paid the Ling Yang tax. It's high, soft pity, gotcha. Anyways, let's check out who it is. Didn't expect her to come up so soon. Hey, we won the coin flip. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why did she give me like a Yandere Sarah Kerrigan vibes from StarCraft? Maybe I'm just too boomer. But I think it's her hair. It's like whatever these things are. Yeah, these weird fucking tentacles? Are these things tentacles? What are these? But yeah, hey, we won the coin flip, thank God. But yeah, what are these? Yeah, tentacles, appendages. Yeah, I don't know what these are, but she's kind of freaky. Vines, I guess. I guess so. They must be. Red vines. I guess. Does she like licorice? Is she a fan of red vines? The Zerg Queen was a Yandere? No, but it'd be kind of funny if she were. It's just vine hair? Alright. Hey, Morin, thanks so much for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. You also won your coin flip. Hey, coin flip brothers. But yeah, good to see that you won yours. So did I. We are now Camellia bros. Does she have red shoes? Maybe. It would be fitting. She's spooky, yeah. Definitely very spoopy. Hey, we got Camellia there. Nice. I don't expect to get the weapon here. Obviously, if I don't get the weapon now, I'll keep trying for it, because obviously we have fucking 4 weeks on this banner. A full fucking month on Camellia's banner. So, we have I've got plenty of time to build up the currency in order to roll for her weapon again. So, but we will use what we have now. As such. Oh, it's a new weapon. What is this? Waning Redshift? What does that do? Looks like a claymore. Just attack percent. Yeah. Kind of wish it were a crit stat weapon. We can see your feet. We're about to find out after I'm done rolling for her weapon. That's a purple roll. Oh, we got the new fusion accretion weapon too. And whatever this is. What is this again? Is it attack percent? Yeah. Alright, one more roll. Actually, we might have 2 more rolls, because I can go redeem the, I should be able to redeem this from the battle pass. Yeah, this one right here. So claim all. Do this, and yeah, that's how we get the extra 680 asterite. So yeah, with that, we can go throw that shit into the weapon banner again. Woohoo! Ah, not quite. Oh well. I will build up more asterite. We'll go ahead. I'll play TOA, I think, tomorrow. And I'll grab the asterite from there, and I'll try to see if I can farm as much asterite as I can. But anyways, let's check out, let me check out Camellia real quick before I leave. Which team should I set up here? Might as well put into team 1. Camellia, and then Changli and Shorekeeper for now. Let's see. No, she's not barefoot, but her shoes are kind of small. Honestly, her left shoe looks like it's kind of like one of those, it's like one of those weird, like, thigh shoes, or, like, thigh-high shoes. Like, you know how some girls, some anime girls, I'm sure that these are boots in real life, too, or shoes in real life, too. But there are some, like, boots that, like, go all the way up your thigh or something. Oh, is she tweaking? Camellia's tweaking. Reminds me of, Jinglu from, Star Rail. Skip? Oh no. Servers are up for West Coast? Yeah, servers should be back up now. So get in there. Grab your Camellia real quick. The vines are perfect to hold from behind. Oof. Came out the perfect time. Hey, La Francie, welcome back, man. Good to see you back. And yeah, we got ourselves our Camellia. We won the coin flip, so thank God. Now I can just go directly for her weapon later. But I am woefully underprepared for her, so I will have to keep leveling her up. Let's see. I do have her some whatchamacalls. I do have her some echoes, though. Actually, I wonder which 4 echo Camellia actually prefers. Because I just gave her crownless for now. And hopefully I'll have, like, a better one for her later in case she wants something different. This one is attack percent, yeah. She should have, like, really high crit rate here. Yeah. Because all of her echoes that I prepared for her, they all rolled crit rate. And, like, hardly any fucking crit damage. What is her weapon, actually? What stat is her weapon? Information? No, that's not it. This one? Yeah. This one is... Oh, God! Her weapon's crit rate, too. Oh, well, time to look for a crit damage, fucking 4 echo, then. Well, oops. Congrats with the 50-50. Hey, appreciate it. Let's see here.
緒
I
に
got plenty
遊
of
びたい
credits, so I'll be able to level up whatever I can here. Can't do that quite yet. But she does get free crit damage. That's pretty good, actually. She's cray-cray, huh? Yeah, it really seems like it. She's, got a screw or two loose, it seems like. Have you skipped any character? Actually, no. I don't think I've skipped any character in Wuthering Waves. That's kind of the magic of, Wuwa, actually. I haven't needed to skip any limited character. I've been able to roll for every single one, and, I've gotten all of them. I have lost the coin flip, I think, twice so far. Once for Changli, and once for... I forget who it was for. I forget if it was either Yinlin or Jian. But I definitely lost my coin flip to Lingyang when I was going for... who was it? When I was going for Changli. I also want to say I got a Verena Spook during one of my earlier rolls. Again, it was either for Yinlin or Jian. I forget who exactly it was for. Probably Yinlin. I don't think I remember getting spooked on Jian's banner. But despite that, though, I've been able to roll for every limited character and their weapons so far. So far, so good. Time for you to roll. Hey, yeah, it's time for you to roll, Finkel. Best of luck to you, man. Hopefully you win your coin flip. Okay. Got yours. Got her. Woo! Got her in 76. Nice. Looks like everybody's looks like Camellia is being real nice to my chatters today. Imagine a threesome with her and Sparkle. No, no, you can't do that, Zero. You're going to destroy the entire solar system. I don't even know if the planet Wu was based on is or it takes place on is even located in the solar system. Probably not, but. Got your brother back into this game because when you showed her, when you showed him Camellia, he was like, "When she dropping?" I see your brother has a type. Damn, you see that ass pose? Damn, y'all seeing this chat? Crazy is hot. Yes, for some reason, crazy girls seem to be more attractive. I'm not sure why. He's been playing all weekend to ready up. Luckily, he's got a guarantee because he stopped playing after he lost his 50-50 to Changli. Oof. Well, I mean, yeah, at least that's a silver lining. He's guaranteed a Camellia now. So, yeah. Moths to the flame. Men are so simple, and god damn it, women say men are so simple, and god damn it, they're right. He lost to Verena though, so that's a plus. Yeah, for sure. Better than if he got like, you know, Lingyang or somebody. 10k asteroid left, so you're ready for 2.0. Hey, that's what's good, man. Did you get a weapon? Is that after you got a weapon or before? Or are you not bothering to go for a weapon? Or even Kalkaro. Man, I even heard Kalkaro was pretty good at the beginning of the game, and now nobody ever talks about him. Such is the nature of gacha games, I suppose. Clearly, Wuwa devs are cooking. Mm-hmm. He was Thanos, and he was basically Thanos in beta, but now he's just a pleb. Oof, he got the Arlen treatment, huh? He got the Arlen Honkai Star Rail treatment, huh? Damn, chat, you see what I'm seeing? Yo, did she just hang out here when she after she uses her skill? She just kind of hangs out. Where are her ropes even strung up to anyway? Where are they even going? And it's funny because they're both lightning element. Oh no, it's just cursed, huh? Isn't it? It's just so over. It's just so over for lightning characters. But yeah, man, this camera angle is pretty diabolical, isn't it? They went there. I mean, she seems to be hanging out pretty, you know, all chill and shit. Doesn't seem like she's too bothered by it. We don't kink shame. Our first S&M bondage girl some fetish Wua has. I mean, given that she's probably fucking psycho. You know, what else did you expect, right? Oh, I actually can't even move. I'm actually trying to move her right now, but she doesn't actually move. I actually don't know what you'd even do from here. What, press attack? Yeah, okay, you just have to press attack and she just keeps... I guess she just keeps attacking out of her, out of her rope. Yeah, like that. What is she even doing for her final attack? Oh, it's just like a secondary explosion. And she's back. You didn't know Black Shores was a bakery factory? I mean, now you know. The more you know, I suppose. You look away and suddenly ass shot. Mm-hmm. She's got to make up. She's got to make up for a lack of, you know, a lack of calcium up on the front. You know, got to make up for it with some, you know, some carbs in the back, if you know what I mean. If only Genshin or Star Rail had these angles. Genshin does on certain characters. Like on Shenhe, it's pretty easy to upskirt her. Obviously, you know, Camellia's animations are pretty out there compared to like Genshin or whatever, or Genshin or Star Rail, but you lost the lion boy. Oh no, our first Camellia casualty. Got her. Too bad you can get a weapon, but thankfully there's no RNG bullshit with the weapon, so you'll get it anyways. This patch, yeah, same here, man. I've already done like around like what four multis or so on the weapon banner, so yeah, just a matter of time and saving up. So I mean, actually, I could just spend all my shit for weapon rolls right the fuck now, if I really wanted to. What's the difference? Am I right? Actually, I should probably hold off on using those, cause you never know. I don't know when I'm gonna eventually lose the coin flip, and who knows if I'll need those for extra limited rolls. Save for anniversary unit dupes. I don't know why you'd need a dupe in this game, but yeah, I think it's best if I just save those save those rolls for a rainy day, for when I like lose the coin flip for our next limited character. Why did she have to be in Wuwa? Can't play another gacha, Sag. You can do it, Zara. You too can put another gacha onto your plate. But hey, at least you can enjoy all of the impending deluge of fan art. Just keep your eyes glued on Twitter and of course Pixiv. Just finished the prophecy quest in Z3. Took you 2 hours to finish and get the true ending. God damn. Fuck that shit, man. Is she worth pulling? She's worth pulling just for this alone. Actually. She's worth pulling just to be able to see this alone, in my opinion. If you need to do one more 600 megabit patch on this main menu, you're gonna tear your scalp out. Well, don't do that. But I'm surprised you're having so many issues, because I was able to get onto the server pretty easily. But yes, just to be able to see this alone, yes, it is in fact worth rolling her. Personally, I've also been looking forward to her because she's going to be my second ever Havoc character that I'm gonna be working on. Maybe eventually I'll be able to work on Tao Chia as well. Eventually, maybe, perhaps. Because fat fucking titty. But right now I want to work on Havoc Rover and Camellia basically at the same time. So, if you don't have a strong Havoc character yet, and you don't feel like investing into your other 4-star Havoc characters, then there you go. Perhaps consider the following. She's Havoc, you kind of forgot. Yes, apparently Camellia is Havoc, as you can see up here. Oh, sorry, my, to be fair, my webcam is blocking the way, so let me move the webcam out of the way. So yes, Camellia is in fact, Havoc. F Rover had such a good design as well. Hey man, if you ain't using your Rover, that's on you. I use my Rover all the fucking time. Because my Rover's pretty good for, it has a pretty good Spectro build. And now I want to build her for Havoc, so that way, whenever we get Havoc Affinity Towers in TOA, I have a much easier time going through it. So. Hey man, speak for yourself. I still use my Rover like a true cultured individual. Like a true Wuwa player. Your Wuwa says you need to download 12 gigs of data? Well, I guess that sounds about right. I mean, at least it's better than a Genshin patch, right? Is Encore R1 or like S1 good? I assume you must have gotten spooked by Encore at some point. Is the first one good? Oh yeah, I also have Encore at R1, S1, whatever it's called. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't really know how strong characters' extra dupes are. When basic attack hits a target, Encore's fusion damage bonus increased by 3% stack up to, what, 4 times for 6 seconds? So, what, 12% extra fusion damage bonus? I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah. I guess that's okay. I don't know how impactful that is, though, but I mean, sure, she's just doing more damage. Oh, you got a dupe from Perma Banner? Okay, gotcha. It seems alright. It doesn't seem that impactful. You might see a difference, but I don't know if it's gonna be a huge one. You can't top up. Did Camellia break the game in less than an hour? Well, consider that Camellia, people have been looking forward to Camellia for like at least the past 3 or 4 months, because like, Camellia does basically show up from like the very beginning of the game, doesn't she? Like, she's the one who kind of stalks us as Rover heads into Jinzhou City for the first time, right? Because I remember watching a scene where Camellia watches you walk into the city, and she's like sitting on a tree, like from from across the river or something. So yeah, we've known about her for a while, and she shows up sporadically through the story too, being a fucking stalker and all that. So yeah. Yeah, and then you run into her physically in up in the mountains, and you fucking push her down, and things get real fucking sus for a second. So yeah, people have been looking forward to her for a while now. And so yeah, no surprise that, you know, the servers come out and everybody just, you know, pours into the servers and then breaks all the payment options because everyone's trying to pay for more packs to max her the fuck out. So, no surprises there. Must not play another gacha. Fuck, her design is so good. Do it, Zera. You know you want to ruin your life, or not. Don't ruin your own life, but let this gacha character, let this white-haired, sadistic S&M bondage anime girl, ruin your fucking life. Do it. People love psychos in gacha games for some reason. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys and girls alike can appreciate the freaky, you know? The freaky in italics. I'm the Sith Lord of Gacha. One day I'm the God of Gacha, but the next day I become the Sith Lord of Gacha. Do it. I become the Emperor Palpatine of Gacha. Do it. Play Wuthering Waves. Do it. Let your life be ruined by some tight-ass anime girl. Some reason is on screen right now. Yeah, especially when I pull up her her character roster animation. Honestly, I remember from watching her English trailer, the English WUA trailer for her patch, or for this patch. Doesn't Camellia have like a slight Scottish accent? Because I know she and like another girl, the 4-star girl, I'm surprised she's not on Rate Up actually, but she and the 4-star girl have like noticeable Scottish accents or something. So honestly, I'm kind of tempted just to switch to English, just to hear her speak sultry yandere Scottish to me. Personally, didn't hear it. Maybe it's not her then. Maybe it's that one Lumi girl who has a Scottish accent then. But I do feel like Camellia did spoke with an accent somewhere. It didn't sound like just your generic American accent, that's for sure. She ticks almost every single box for you. CM player is gonna mauled if they lose 50-50s. I mean, to be fair, everyone's gonna mauled if they lose a 50-50. Hate how Kuro's putting Lumi on the other banner. They're pulling a fucking Genshin, splitting the new 5-star and 4-star. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, at the very least, you can at least grab a copy of Lumi from the directly from a shop, I think. But it'll be a little bit pricey, though. But at least that's an option if you don't want to, you know, risk diving into gacha. So at least that's better than nothing. But yeah, it sucks that they're splitting up the banner to, you know, compel people to roll on the rerun banner or whatever. Yandere and Scottish are two words you never thought you'd be you never thought would be used together. Oh, allow me to introduce you to you a VTuber. Let me look up her name so I'm not getting it wrong. I'm pretty sure it's this. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's her. Yeah. There is a Scottish VTuber named Strawny Cuddles. She's part of a VTuber agency called V Allure. And that's an agency, that's a VTuber, that's a corpo VTuber agency that's more focused on like the adult side. So she's a more adult-oriented VTuber. She and her genmates, that is. But there is a Scottish VTuber that I happen to know, and she does ASMR, and she does more, you know, adult-focused content. And I'm pretty sure her whole character is supposed to be about her being yandere. I think. At least I'm pretty sure. If I recall from watching her debut stream. I'm fairly certain. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe one of her genmates was the yandere one. But whichever the case. Yeah, there you go. In case you ever wanted the need to go watch a Scottish VTuber, then there you go. How does this new character feel? Is she fun to play? I guess I can do her trial as the last thing I do on stream before I get off, because I gotta get out of here pretty soon, very soon here. So let's go do her trial real quick. Casting intro skill recovers forte gauge. Hitting a target with normals consumes forte gauge. Interesting. When her concerto energy is full, activate forte circuits ephemeral and enter the budding mode. Gain bonus damage multipliers while she's in budding mode. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Chain basic, hold, blah blah blah. Chain attack when performing basic attack 3, hold to continuously attack. Oh, so on her 4th basic, you hold left click for her to keep punching people or keep hitting people. And then in her skill form, I think, after a 3rd basic, just hold to keep attacking. And then concerto energy is full. What the fuck is this? Just press E, I guess. Press E to enter budding mode. Okay. Sure. Ooh, new training stage. Or new trial stage, I should say. Okay, she uses crownless too. Got it. So how this work? Literally spin to win. Whee! Whee! Her plunge attack seems to be pretty unique too. Look at the animation she's got for this. She like turns her hand in like a fucking claw or something. Whee! Whee! Does she feel good though, or clunky? I'm not sure. The trial can only show you so much. She feels pretty responsive though. The basic chain attacks that I was doing, they were coming out pretty easily. Let's get her out of her skill real quick. So her basic chain, she's supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you hold it for it to keep attacking like this, like that. But I think you can just do that whenever is the thing. So hold attack. Yeah, she just kind of does that whenever. So I don't see why they're telling you to like hold her normal, or use her charge normal after like specific basics. Maybe that way she gains more energy or something, or like more forte gauge or whatever, or more concerto energy, whatever it is. Also, Camille, can you fucking get down from there, please? Thank you. 2, 3, 4, and you hold it. Yeah, and she just keeps spinning like that. But she should just be able to do that just straight up, like that. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, and just keeps spinning. Strawny does lewd ASMR. I think she does. I'm pretty sure she does. I mean, her whole VTuber agency is based off of like the whole premise of their agency is that they're like more adult oriented VTubers, so they lean a lot more heavily into the lewd side of things, more so than other corpo VTubers. So wouldn't surprise me to know that she does lewd ASMR. Or at least, suggestive ASMR. Maybe she does, like, more provocative ASMR in, like, member streams, or, like, maybe on, like, non-YouTube content or whatever. Wouldn't surprise me. Both have it, but Lumi's is more apparent. Yeah, that's what I remember hearing, yeah. Camellia has a slight Scottish accent, or if it's not Scottish, it's some kind of accent. But Lumi's is a lot more prominent, so you can hear it easier. You heard you don't need her weapon. Is that true? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it anyway, though. Character is definitely gonna be a fan favorite with all the ropes. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. But yeah, that's fun. Looking forward to leveling up Camellia and building her and all that, so. But yeah. Anyways, chat, I gotta get going, so I appreciate all of y'all hanging out with me for the past couple of hours, just watching me gacha drift all over the place. At least you lost the 50-50 early. Sorry about that, Finkel. But yeah, at least you got an early 5-star, so it's not as bad. But yeah, hopefully next time your next Wuwa character can show up more easily. You always got in too late. Yeah, sorry about that, Sababwa. Sorry. But yeah, I gotta scram because it's gotta be a short stream today, unfortunately. I didn't plan on today being a shorter stream. I did definitely want to go stream a little bit more Wuwa tonight, but I had some last minute commitments come up, and I can't exactly ignore those. So yeah, I gotta get going. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate y'all checking out Camellia with me. Why am I talking as if I'm sponsored for this? I'm definitely not. But yeah, I wish I were though. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna send the Twitch viewers over to Mr. Slice, because I'm pretty sure he's on streaming Wuwa right now. So you guys go hang out with him. He should also be streaming his Camellia rolls right now. So yeah, tell him I said what's up, and yeah, go hang out with him and enjoy the rolls over there. And yeah, for the rest of you guys, we're heading out. Take care, and hopefully we can see you guys back in the stream tomorrow too. And I'll be playing Wuwa properly tomorrow. So yeah, at least hopefully I am tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow at least. I'll probably try shooting for an earlier stream though, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get around to doing that or not. But in any case, that's enough from me. Go say hi to Mr. Slice, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow.